Hello everybody, Karios TCG here. Uh and welcome to the first ever episode of Pokemon Card of the Week. This one is going to be a little bit special since it's the first episode. I decided I was going to do more than one Pokemon for this one. So, since I am playing Charizard EX, I thought it would be proactive to start things off with the Charizard EX. This is the promo one. Most likely we're going to be talking about its two things that are on here: Infernal Rain and Burning Darkness. Since this is a Terra type, so it's a lot different, and its weakness is grass. So Infernal Rain basically says when you play this card to evolve, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you can attach up to 3 basic fire energies from your deck to any Pokemon, whether they be in your active or in your bench, in any order. Then shuffle the deck. And the second attack, the attack is Burning Darkness, which originally does for 180 for 2 energy, but this attack does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent takes. So the more your opponent takes, you can actually do more damage. I think for things like 400, I think it can do, depending on how many prize cards your opponent takes. I could be wrong. I'm not very good at math. So this was the one card I wanted to talk about. I did say that there will be more than one of personal favorites. The second card I want to talk about is the Lumineon V. This is actually one of my favorite arts. And the Lumineon V has the ability called Luminous Sign. Luminous Sign, when you play this Pokemon from your hand, so this card has to be played from your hand. It cannot be played like in the beginning of the first turn on, like when you set up your Pokemon active. Its effect does not go off. Its effect does not go off. So if you play it from hand, you get to search for any supporter card, and you get to add it to the hand. Then shuffle the deck. This is actually pretty good because in the deck there's a really good supporter that's actually really good, and that goes to Arven. So Arven basically says I can search my deck for an item and a Pokemon tool card, reveal them, and then add them to the hand, then shuffle the deck. This is really good if in the event that I don't have a Charizard EX on board in my active, like if I have Charmander in the beginning of the turn and I play the Lumineon in my bench, I can search for the Arven, play Arven, search for a rare candy, and also if I wanted to, I could search for a Sealstone, or I can just go for the rare candy. But later in game, since in the deck you have to keep track of how many energies you only, for my build, you only play 6. You play 6 fire energies. You want to keep track of how many times, like if you're playing Charizard, if you're playing this, keep track of how much energy you have overall, because if in the event that if you don't have energies in your deck, you want to use the Arven. Use the Arven, search for Super Rod. Super Rod lets you take any number. Super Rod lets you take any okay, shuffle up to 3 in any combination, a Pokemon and basic energy from your discard pile into the deck. So you can basically recycle the 3 energy cards there and add it to the deck and then shuffle. Then if you're about to evolve your Charmander, if in the event that this is like mid-game, or if you're trying to close it out, you basically have enough energy to attach to the Zard and go for a potential knockout, depending on where the situation in the game is. Because if it's early game, you can get like a knockout or 2 and get like a couple of prize cards. But end game is like where it really goes through, because Charizard does more damage. And the last card I want to talk about is the Pidgeot EX with the quick search ability. Well, in the deck that I'm playing, you can also play the B Barrel, but I prefer the Pidgeot EX. And it says once per turn, I can search my deck for any card and then add it to the hand, then shuffle your deck. I can only use this effect I can only use the effect this quick search once per turn. Each turn. This is actually really good because if in the event I don't have the cards, like if I don't have like a super rod, I can use this to search for a super rod in the event that if my Arven, like if I ran out of Arvens, which probably won't happen if you play your cards right, but if in the event that you do run out of your Arvens, you can use the Pidgeot to search your deck for Super Rod in the event that the one trainer card that you use to expedite your searches is not available at present. Or if you have Arvens in the deck and you're not pulling it, you can actually use the Pidgeot EX to search for the Arven and then play that for whatever item and tool that you're playing. So, yeah. Even though Arven is not really a Pokemon, it's a trainer, I really wanted to talk about this. So it's 3 Pokemon I was talking about in this video. Since in the deck I play, you most definitely want to play these. It's essential that you go about doing that. So, this is all that I have for today. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video where it'll probably just be 1 Pokemon card I'll be doing. If it's like a special occasion, I'll do 2. Or if I'm just feeling, if I'm feeling gracious, I'll do more than 1. And then hopefully, as I go along, we'll get like collaborations with like other people that I know that play Pokemon competitively, and they can share their inputs on the card that I do for the week, and we go from there. So, again, this is the first episode. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See y'all later. Remember, have fun and be smart out there.